Never find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott, and this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. So, I hope everybody survived Christmas. Did you survive Christmas?
I survived Christmas.
I have an awesome partner. His name is Scott. He's the second one listed in the billing. It says so right here on my hat. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Look what Scott got me. That says,
and just to make things cool, I got me one too.
He got one him too.
But I can't wear it because you saw what it did to my
screws
screen.
Up his green screen. We don't have that part of that figured out yet. But what happened to the world today? Watch on YouTube, and then it says Steve and Scott. Yay! How cool is that? And we got these cool shirts.
Yes, they're matching. Here, let's see. See? Matching shirts.
Says, what happened to the world today?
There's only one little itty-bitty problem with the shirt today.
Well, and that is?
Well, it's a short sleeve shirt, and I'm not in Vegas, and I am freezing. It is 51 degrees in my office right now.
Yes. Oh, God, that sucks. The furnace is not on soon enough. I'm freezing here in Vegas. It was 50 degrees here in Vegas, so I know how cold that is.
Yes, but that's outside. See, outside here right now, it's 4 degrees.
My hat's crooked. Is my hat crooked or is my head crooked?
It's your head. Your head's been crooked as long as I've known you.
I know. That's so sad. But thank you very much, Scott. I do appreciate that. It's very
You're quite
nice.
welcome. And actually, Steve got me something special too, which I happen to have right here. You notice that I use a headset. Well, we'd like to get away from the headsets. You notice Steve no longer has a microphone in his mouth. Yay! So he bought me a microphone. Yay!
Yes.
So this sometime the next couple of shows, I'm going to actually set all this up. I've got a lot going on. I'm taking my computer out of my office for a couple of days. So as soon as I can, I'll get that hooked up.
That'd be awesome. But yeah, I did good for Christmas. I got all kinds of good stuff.
I got cookies.
You got cookies? Yay, cookies.
You know I got cookies.
'Cause you were Santa.
That's right. I got to eat lots of cookies.
There was a commercial where they gave Santa something besides cookies. Forgot what it was.
Well, the things I tell people are acceptable are cookies, cheese, and if hot cocoa and candy canes.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. Stir the hot cocoa with the candy cane.
That's what you do.
Yeah, good stuff.
Because if I'm not careful, this candy cane gets stuck into my beard.
Yeah. So one of the things that I'm working on for 2018 is branding. We're going to start working on branding. The logo will change. I've got a logo that will come out with that I think is pretty cool. We'll look at that. We'll have.
So you're going to get a cowboy to teach you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And I'm going to brand you first. That way, in case we change it again, you've got the original brand.
Okay.
The Bar S. Yeehaw. But Steve and Scott. I wanted to do something like Toyota did, where they have all the letters in there, right? But I'm like, what happened to the world today? And I'm like, okay, well, that couple T's, a W. I'm like, that doesn't work too well. So I said, let's do something with the S and S. So I have a pretty cool logo that we'll work on. We're going to have a What Happened web page. We'll have a What Happened Instagram where we'll post stuff. Facebook, obviously our YouTube page. What else? Instagram.
We should get globes.
Twitter, it's kind of a globe. Twitter, well, all those things, but we're working on that. It's going to be our big thing for 2018. So that's where we're going to. However, I did notice that there is a little girl on the internet doing something very, very cool.
Yes. And the coolest part is she's only 8 years old and she's still doing this.
Yeah. She's 8 years old and she is becoming a junior ambassador at the Children's Hospital in Los Angeles. And she was reading stories because her mom read stories to her. So she wanted to read stories to the kids in the hospital. And she came across some rooms that she couldn't go into because the children were too sick to have visitors.
Right.
So she made a YouTube page also. She has a YouTube page where she reads the stories and then the kids can log on and listen to her read the stories.
Is that not genius?
Yeah, her name is Shira I'll put the link for the YouTube page because it's a new YouTube page. I went to the YouTube page and my computer is not working. My computer locked up. So I don't know if anything is working right now.
Well, you're working. I can see your lips moving. I can hear you fine.
That's cool. So the web page locked up though, so I can't get to her web page now. That's very interesting. So, oh well, so much for that.
Well, let's see. Can I get there?
I don't know if you can get there, but yeah, my web page locked up on me.
Books and cookies.
Yeah, books and cookies. That's kind of cute. But
It is.
Yeah, if you click and you go to her YouTube page, I'm gonna try and get out of here again. We don't do editing. You're watching our blooper reel live.
It's a lot more fun that way.
As live as can be.
Okay, I'm closing that out because it wants to start playing.
Yeah, it's
stuff.
going to start playing. I'm just going to go to her YouTube page, though. But we'll grab the link. I'll put it down in the comments. But it's Shira's Story Corner. She doesn't have that many subscribers, so you could subscribe to hers. And let's see how many videos she has. Right now, it looks like she has. YouTube's changed the stuff around. It doesn't tell me how many videos she has.
I know, it's terrible. You can see them if you're the owner, but nobody else seems to see
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28. Ha!
28 videos.
I can count that high.
Do it
So
the
that's
old-fashioned
cool.
way.
Yeah.
And you didn't even take your shoes off to count your toes.
I'm past fingers and toes at 28. I'm cutting teeth at that point.
There you are.
23. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought we talk about good news. We only talk about things that are good. Like I said, if you want to see bad stuff, turn on the real news. You can see all the terrible stuff that's going on in the world. But this is the holiday season. Kwanzaa, has just happened. Christmas just happened. We're going on to New Year's and
Boxing Day, all that good stuff.
And I was at the theater. And I saw this. Cinemark has a subscription series.
Yes.
$8.99 a month, and you get a free movie a month. And they roll over so you could see two. And if you want to bring a friend with, they get $8.99, and you get 20% off on concession stuff. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I bought,
especially how often you go.
I bought the 2018 refill cup, $3.50 refill for my drink, and $4 for the popcorn. It's about a medium-sized bucket, but it's cheaper than what it is for a small each time. So each time I go, that'll be cool.
Yeah, we get the $10 package, which gives you a large popcorn and a large soda with free refills.
Right. So that's $10 every time. When you get a free refill, mine's going to cost me $7, but I don't get a free refill. But it only costs me $7 every time. So I'm paying for a small every time I go from here on out. So that'll be good. But yeah, so there's, I guess MoviePass has one out there, but I know Cinemark has one. But I guess a few more of the movie theaters are going to start going to subscription-based. The nice part is it doesn't expire, so you can go take in like when there's a month where there's no good movies. You can go take in good movies when they're out. So that's exciting.
Right.
But that's pretty cool. And speaking of movies, guess which movie I went and saw?
Was it a really, really popular movie?
It's number 1 on IMDb right now.
Does it require you to speak Wookiee?
It does not. It surprisingly does not. There's some really good stuff in this movie. You didn't get to see it yet, right?
Not yet, no.
You got to go see it.
No Wookiee?
In my review, which is going to be up on What Happened in Las Vegas today, no spoilers, but we talk about movies and how people are like, oh, I don't like that movie because of this, and you don't like it. It's a personal thing, right?
That's correct. Well, it is. It's always personal.
If you want to get entertained, I say go see the movie. It's a great entertaining movie. But some people are like, oh, it's not good because it's not like the first 3 movies, which the first 3 movies were actually the middle 3 movies. But those were written out ahead of time.
Right.
Movies 4, 5, and 6 were written out. He had it down. He knew what he wanted to do, went through, produced them, and did them. then got another set of people to do movies 1, 2, and 3.
Correct.
So they did 1, 2, and 3. That was another group. So you can't compare the two. Yeah, you don't want to see them wreck the trilogy or the whole story or whatever. But some people say it got ruined. So it's a very personal thing. As long as Jar Jar Binks isn't in the next 3, I'm good. So now they sold the movie again. It's a personal thing.
Yeah, I understand.
But now they sold it again. So now it's a whole nother group of people writing these movies.
Right.
The first movie was good, right? And then you had Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Good. They're going to do all these offshoots. But this movie ticked all of the boxes that you want. There's a lot of the original 3 movies, which is 4, 5, and 6, not
Right.
1, 2, and 3, that are in this movie. They're retelling the story, and if you know those 3, you're like, oh yeah. But if you didn't see it, you're like, oh, this is a good movie.
Yes.
So you can go and enjoy this movie and go see it.
That's
And-
the trick. If it can stand by itself, it makes it everything.
It can stand by itself, yet the people who saw Star Wars and wanted stuff back, I think you got that too. At least I got it.
Yeah.
I got those things. So I was very happy. But,
Excellent.
But the
We were
reason
going to see it, but I was obviously a little busy.
Yeah. Well, you'll be less busy after New Year's, so you'll be able to go see it.
Yes, unfortunately.
But I wanted to invent a movie site, a website that tells you when to go pee during a movie. Because 3 hours in the larger. Peggy says they're out there already. My wife says they're out there already. So we'll have to look that up and go see when you can go pee.
What I don't understand is why they don't go back to having the intermission in the middle of a movie, because then people go out and buy. Oh, because they're doing the free refills.
Because it's free
Maybe they
refills.
don't want it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then go get the free refill.
Because any reason to get people to come out and spend more money is a good thing.
Oh, sure. Sure, I can see that. But so now that we're going into New Year's, this is a time of lists. So
Yes.
we're going to continue the rest of this show as I go through puberty, the rest of this show, and talk about the top movies of the year.
40 years of puberty. Ooh.
Yeah, here we go again. So obviously, right now, the most popular movie out is Star Wars: Last Jedi. Will it break all the box offices of all the other ones? I don't know. Hard to say.
It came really close on opening weekend, but I don't think it did it.
Yeah, I don't know what the we didn't sort them by money. What is that? Gross receipts.
Yeah.
We did it by popularity on IMDb, and these are the most popular movies that are out right now. So obviously, movies that are out later in the year are going to be up here. The movie Bright is listed now. That's a Netflix movie. You can see that on Netflix at any time. That's the one with Will Smith, and it looks like another one of those alien cop movies. I can't think of the name of the TV show, but remember the lizard people?
I enjoyed it tremendously.
Was it V? Was it V?
Oh, that's another one too.
No, that wasn't it. Yeah, but there was a movie with lizards and they were cops.
Yes. Well, they weren't lizards.
They weren't?
No. They had spots and stuff. But they weren't lizards.
Yeah, you're right.
And salt water was like acid to them. They drank curdled milk like alcohol.
Right.
It was a fun show. First, it was a movie, then it became a TV series. That's what it was.
Comment. Help us out. We'll talk about that.
But anytime, I truly love science fiction, mostly because it gives me hope that the future has a chance to be a lot better than this. Sorry.
a lot better than our show.
No, well, what we're going. Certain things irritate me because our technology should be much better than it is because they're. I mean, let's face it. Your cell phone can do almost everything. Why are there still things that aren't getting done? So I'm thinking the future is going to make things better. I hope.
Look in the man in the mirror. You got to get out there and help. Do things. This is the season. Now, don't forget as the year goes on. Don't forget this. What is that called? Humanitarianism?
It's a good word.
Yeah, I'll make it up. I'll make that word up. But another popular movie that's out right now is Jumanji. That's very popular. But some of the older movies that were good movies, it looks like the superheroes did really good.
Yes, Justice League. They were number 4.
Yeah, Thor, Ragnarok.
Yes, I enjoyed it. I really did. It was funnier than the rest of the older ones. They always have some comedy in there, like in the one where Hulk punches Thor, goes, "Beauty God," that's funny. But in here, the movie was funnier than normal. So some people who are big Thor fans did not like it, but I think it made the movie more entertaining.
There you go. It was a popular movie this year, very popular, especially during Halloween. All the people who dressed up like Pennywise. They
see, to me, it should be Cousin It.
no, the wrong It. But one of our hockey players, the Golden Knights, dressed up like Pennywise and creeped some people out. He didn't tell anybody he was doing it. And he just walked in because they were all getting dressed up in Halloween costumes and just walked in and was really quiet. They didn't know who the players that he plays with didn't even recognize him. The costume was so good.
Right.
And security was freaked out. The fans were going, "I don't know who that is, but trade him. Trade him. That's it's freaking me out, man." I go, "No, that's the guy you want on the other end of a hockey stick, right?"
Yes, you want the opposing team to be afraid.
So I thought that was pretty good. But yeah. Coco's still really popular. Disney movie.
The thing that's really freaking me out is I haven't seen any of these movies yet. What the heck?
Well, I wanted to see Kingsman Golden Circle, but it didn't stay in the theaters that long. It's already out on, I think, DVD.
Yes.
So
yeah, that's definitely one I wanted to see also because I truly enjoyed the first one.
Okay, and then Wonder, right? Wonder was the one of the little kid that,
half his
had the face
is not right.
Yeah. He didn't have the surgeries. He actually at some point stopped having the surgeries in real life because he just wanted to go in as who he was.
Yes.
And then another one I wanted to see. I said I was going to go see it, never went and saw it. The Foreigner, The Return of Jackie Chan.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't see that one. So it's not The Return of Jackie Chan. It's not The Foreigner, The Return of Jackie Chan, but it's The Foreigner, and it's about his daughter gets killed, and he wants to find out who the killer is, and he goes back and finds him. But somebody said Jackie Chan picks up a gun in this movie. I go, well, he's getting old. He's getting old.
Yeah.
Now,
don't get me wrong. It's a very true story because he's been doing most of his own stunts, just like, but Tom Cruise hurting himself. And that really screws you up when you do that.
That's right.
But the guy who taught me martial arts was in his 80s and he could kick my butt.
Well, yeah, but still, these people with weapons and stuff like that. So I don't mind Jackie Chan having a gun. It's kind of like Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones. Right?
Yes.
He's got the whip. I don't have time for this. I just got it.
You do know that scene wasn't supposed to be like that,
right?
Right.
No, he was just like he was screwing around. It was perfect.
Oh, no.
What?
He had diarrhea.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes. It hit him. He knew he had to go, so he was just going to make the scene end. He shot him. They said it was too good. We're going to keep it. That was fantastic.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was another popular movie this year.
Yes, that one I did see. It's one of the first ones in this entire list that I actually saw.
Wow.
Loved it to death.
And here's one that I saw, Blade Runner 2049. There is a review of that up on What Happened to Las Vegas today.
And the cool thing is it actually had Harrison Ford in it.
Yes, it did. It didn't answer the question about replicants or not, but that's it. And then we've been talking a really long time. Let's just zip through and see if there's some other shows on here. Get Out. I don't know if you remember that. Isn't Get Out? No, Get Out isn't the one that won after. No, it wasn't Get Out, but that was a good movie. Logan.
Yep. Well, I enjoyed Valerian in the City of a Thousand Planets.
Did you?
I thought it was truly enjoyable. It got tanked by the critics.
Wow.
But I see that it made the list, so that's a good sign.
Baby Driver. Baby Driver's a good movie. I saw that.
No, didn't see that one either. As a matter of fact, I go through the list, and I'm already way down here, and those are the only two I saw.
Yeah. Well, Spider-Man: Homecoming was the remake of the remake, so that's this is what, the third Spider-Man. Right?
Ooh, I saw John Wick 2.
Did you? That was good.
Wonder Woman. I liked
was good.
it, and I didn't like it. The thing that kind of annoyed me about it was in this movie series, in the first movie, he was fantastic. I mean, it was like Rambo, right?
Right.
Every time he shot at somebody, they were killed. Anybody who shot at him always either missed him or hit him in the bulletproof vest.
Right.
Okay. That part annoys me just a little bit because it doesn't really work that way. I don't care how good you are. When you got 6 people shooting machine guns at you, they're spraying bullets freaking everywhere. One of them's going to hit you in the head. It's all there is to it.
Not in the movies.
I know. Movies are great.
Yeah.
But
But yeah,
other
so
than that,
that's a
it was
pretty good
interesting.
list. I mean, it's a pretty good list of what was out there. I'm sure people mentioned on the bottom, go ahead and mention some of your favorite movies that you saw this year. There were a lot of movies out that I even know were out.
This is another movie that I did not see in the theater. I just saw it a couple weeks ago because I have cable.
Okay.
The Great Wall.
What was that?
Another one that the critics tanked big time.
Huh.
Not only did I find the acting to be superb and the special effects to be unreal, the cinematography was fantastic. The costuming was on the money. The only thing I can say that was a little bit bad is the story was almost too cut and dried.
Huh.
You know, do you know anything about the movie?
Nope.
It's okay. I'm not gonna. It's too much of a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say anything. You're gonna want to see the movie. Trust me.
Okay.
The color in this movie is incredible.
All right. And name of the movie is
The Great Wall.
The Great Wall.
Yes.
Well, I guess with that.
Stars Matt Damon.
Oh, okay. Well, with that, we're out of time. So I want to thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
Then sleeps blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. So you don't have to speak Wookiee, but you do have to speak Steven. Then please subscribe, like, watch our other shows, watch our other channels, get your friends to watch our other shows and channels. On the computer on that side, Scott Thomas and What Happened in Las Vegas Today. On the phone on the bottom, comment to what your favorite shows were. And with that, we'll see you at the next show.
have a good one. Blah, 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 blah.
Be crazy. But you still amaze me.